There you go.
Packies.
Alright, so March Madness starts tonight, so we thought it'd be fitting to have a podcast about our bracket and our picks for the bracket. So, obviously we all know Duke's going to win the first game, right? You know?
Yeah,
Correct.
guaranteed.
Doesn't even matter who they're playing. That game's decided tonight. This playing game is. Zion Williamson's going to roll. RJ Barrett's going to roll.
Rolls ankle.
Hopefully not. That'd be terrible.
Yes, it would.
So next we have VCU and UCF.
UCF.
I'd also agree with UCF.
7-6. Tackle Falls. UCF.
Let's see what we got here. So we got UCF has a better record against top 25 opponents, a slightly lower BPI rank, which means strength of schedule. I'm not 100% sure about conference for either team, so both teams look to be good offensive teams.
You definitely have to factor in the 7-6 guy, though.
That's true, but he also, I don't even know if he starts, not gonna lie.
Okay, but no matter. He's going to be a game changer either way.
And 9 and 8 seeds have split all of their 136 meetings since 1985. Yeah, so most of these game predictors have VCU winning. So,
I go with
VCU's on the board. Round 2.
you sure?
I don't know. I go with UCF.
I'm going
I like UCF.
I think 7-6 guy kind of deciding factor here.
You gotta think about game morale, though.
I mean, game morale.
Like, tournament morale.
It's an 8 versus 9.
They both
The
been
teams
winning
mean
before.
nothing.
I know, but I'm saying, like...
It's an 8 versus 9.
It's really a 50-50 chance, either team.
Right.
Another point.
So UCF?
Yes, UCF all the way.
Alright.
50-50 plus 7.6 feet.
Alright.
It's three. It's
So this is where it gets interesting for me because every year there's at least one 5-12 upset.
5 versus 12 is a good
I
upset.
personally believe that this year all 12 seeds could be 5 seeds. So I don't know much about either of these teams. I know Liberty is a good offensive team. They show the basketball well. Mississippi State obviously plays in a better conference, playing in the SEC. They beat Auburn once, who's also a 5th seed. Beat Wofford, who's also in the tournament.
Mississippi.
What'd I say?
Yeah, I go for Mississippi too. No, he's picking Mississippi.
Mississippi's not getting upset this year.
Okay.
5 versus 12 seed is a good upset to pick, but
It is, but I have a bet. This one down here is mine.
oh yeah, Murray State. Oof.
John
Get out of ourselves,
my
yeah.
guy.
Not to get out of ourselves, but Murray State
Okay.
is killing Marquette.
There's also a common theme with 4-13 upsets. So, hold on, let's get these filled in here. So we got Virginia Tech and St. Louis. Virginia Tech plays in the best conference in basketball, in the ACC.
True.
They beat Duke this year, so,
That's huge. That's huge.
but I'm not. Did they play them with
Was
that?
Zion in or out?
I think he was in.
Regardless,
And they lost to Florida State twice in overtime.
I guess.
they still have 3 people that go top 5 in the draft.
Yeah.
Right.
So we got St. Louis has played Houston, lost by 4. Houston's a 3 seed. Lost to VCU, who's a 9 seed. And then beat Seton Hall, who's a 10 seed. Yes, so see, there's at least one 13 seed has beaten another 4 seed in 24 of 34 years. Last year marked the 4th time that 2 13 seeds won a first round game.
Virginia Tech wins this one.
For sure.
100%?
Has to be.
100%.
Do that.
Alright, let's get it. Vatech. Oops.
Maryland next game.
Maryland.
Oh, not Maryland. The other team. I mean.
For me, this is if Belmont wins their game tonight, I like Belmont in this. That's just
I
my.
don't know.
Who play tonight?
They play Temple, which should be starting soon, maybe. Yeah, they beat Minnesota twice. They were really good.
Belmont.
They have good guards.
Belmont, that's a good upset to have. You gotta have an upset in every bracket.
Fun fact
Oh,
though.
we will have upsets.
In the 6 versus 11 seed matchup, 11 has one more in the tournament's March Madness. Fun fact.
Right.
12 seeds have won 8 of 12 meetings with number 6 seeds in the past 3 years.
It's an 11 seed.
No, but 11 seeds.
What I said, 8.
You said 12.
No, 11 seeds on average though have one more
So we're
games.
going to go with the 11.
Yeah.
For sure.
Alright, bet.
Let's put Belmont.
LSU and Yale. That's an easy one.
No, you wanted Yale.
No.
Yale could upset LSU for sure. No, for sure. Yale's capable of upsetting. Ivy League schools all got something up there. For sure.
And they got the money aspect, they can pay, you know, the rest, whatever works, man.
Show us the stats.
Yeah,
I got the stats here. Okay, looks like LSU's a slightly better defensive team, slightly better offensive team. LSU beat Kentucky, beat Tennessee, beat Mississippi State, beat Auburn, and lost to Houston and Florida State.
But what about Yale's game plan?
Yale got ass raped by Duke.
Okay.
Yale is only 4 games behind LSU,
For what?
their record-wise. They've only lost one.
But they play
more game than
different
LSU.
teams.
They play differently.
They play Ivy League schools. I don't know, bold statement though. LSU, it's going to be harder for LSU to beat Yale than it will to beat Louisville and Minnesota.
Number 3 seeds have won 84.6% of meetings.
Or not even
With
Belmont.
14 seeds and have swept all 4 meetings in back-to-back years for the first time since 2011-2012. This is pretty unanimous LSU for game predictor.
Fine.
Okay.
Whatever.
Fun. That's
Back
fun.
to with LSU.
I'm going to rub it all in your face when Yale wins.
Okay.
Minnesota for sure.
We don't
All the way.
Whoever it is, gotta rep the college.
U of M all the way.
And then
Yep, rep the college. And Michigan State Bradley?
Michigan State, obviously.
Michigan State.
Show us the stats.
No,
No.
Michigan State.
Not needed.
Another solid Big Ten meeting here. Michigan State beat Minnesota twice this year.
I could see Minnesota pulling one up in the
Well,
end of the
we're
year.
gonna do every first round game first, and then go to
Yep.
the second round. So let's see. Gonzaga versus I don't know because I couldn't read the names. So Zags.
It's a dub either way.
Gonzaga's got Rui,
Doesn't
Zach
matter who
Perkins.
Gonzaga plays.
Glenn Perkins.
Gonzaga's got a lot of white boys, a lot of good fundamental white boys.
Gonzaga's a great tournament team as well.
Gonzaga beat Duke. Just saying.
Well, Zags were a 1 rank at some point this season.
Yeah, they were.
You know?
Syracuse Baylor. Syracuse got that 2-3 zone. Beat Duke once.
True.
I like the Syracuse pick. Baylor's also a sneaky team coming out of the Big 12.
Isn't Baylor 9, not 8?
Yeah, what did I say? Is that wrong over there?
You got
You
me.
said-
8, 9.
Shit.
Baylor's the upset.
We're calling upset here.
No, I
And
said
then this
I
game's
love
a 50-50.
Syracuse.
Syracuse wins this one. They're more battle ready.
I agree. They play in a better conference.
They have more experience in tournaments.
Oh, hold on.
For sure.
Big thing here is Tyus Battle playing. That's a huge factor. Tyus Battle is the best player. So that's going to be my my side back in this game. I don't know how to.
I think we can all agree on that.
Well,
When your main 5 is out, you got nothing on your team.
yeah, but he was questionable. Or no, he was a game time decision in their game against Duke in the ACC tournament. So if you're a game time decision and you get 2 weeks, you're probably ready to play.
Probably.
So I'm going to assume he's going to play. So Syracuse for the pick.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is my 5-12 upset, just because I love John Morant.
Murray State for sure.
Murray State.
For sure.
When you have a top 5 pick, and he has good teammates too,
Right.
knockdown shooters. Basically,
Good roles.
John Morant's Russell Westbrook 2.0. So, Murray State with the upset.
Why not? Russell Westbrook.
Marquette also has a really good scoring point guard. Not sure of the dude's name off the top of my head. Try to find it really quick. Oops.
Looks like Taki's in here.
Marquette is falling one of its top 25 opponents. Higher BPI rank. Looks like Marquette or Murray State's better defensive team and better offensive team. Murray State beat Wisconsin by 5 and beat Louisville by 5.
True.
Both good tournament teams. One's a 5 seed.
Murray. This is the 5-12 upset of the tournament.
Alright. Only 5 teams have had at least one.
Yeah.
Okay. So Murray State
Florida
is
State
a
for sure.
5-12 upset.
John Morant alone. Murray
Florida State, Vermont.
Florida State.
I agree.
Yeah,
FSU, baby.
Easy pick.
FSU.
Put up a good fight
FSU, baby.
against Duke.
National
Florida State. Florida State is a dark horse for the Final Four.
Hey, fun fact, you know
Maybe
after
first.
the football team went 12-0, was it? They got a sign in their stadium that said national champs on it, but they were never officially crowned national champions.
Who, Florida State?
Yeah.
When was that?
This is after last year was the 12-0 season? I think it was.
Next game. Alright, we know Florida State's going to win. They made it to the championship in the ACC.
That is true.
Okay.
Okay, Florida State.
Easy W.
Buffalo, Arizona State, St. John's.
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Don't even mess with them.
Texas Tech, Northern Kentucky. Texas Tech plays in a good conference.
I was there, Texas.
Normally a good tournament team.
Texas Tech. But ain't no on the upgrade.
Welcome, Braden. Nevada, Florida. Nevada's a spicy Final Four team with a 7 seed. So,
Florida field set.
Is that your Arcadia out there?
Nevada, correct me if I'm wrong, was in the Final Four last year. Correct me if I was wrong.
What?
Final
Just say that, yeah.
Last year?
Who?
Nevada?
I don't remember that.
I'm pretty sure.
Were they?
At least Elite 8.
Maybe Elite. I don't. Were they?
Bold statement. Getting to the
think-
Elite Eight isn't even that hard.
It's a bold statement for somebody who's never been there.
Wikipedia is an invalid source.
Yeah, you cannot.
The first one I found.
It's always the first one.
Hell yeah, it is.
Invalid though.
Ooh.
Did they fix that though? That you can't just edit it randomly now?
I take that back. They were not in the Final Four.
That's what I thought.
Were they in the Elite Eight?
Elite 8.
Didn't think so. Did not think so.
We're...
Why is he here? He
Alright, we don't need to look that up. Screw it.
whatever. Florida just is gonna win.
Florida.
Florida.
Upset.
Florida.
Florida upsets.
Florida upsets.
Okay.
They've been having a good couple games.
And Michigan
Yeah.
will beat Montana.
Yeah, Michigan.
No, upset. Michigan choke.
No, dude, they're in the championship team game 2 years in a row.
Michigan.
Hi there, bro. That's a terrible handwriting.
Dude, I was from the south. Don't even say it. Had enough for everybody.
Why are we a freshman here?
Shut up.
So, this is where it gets spicy too. Virginia, they got choke again.
No.
Sorry, Virginia.
They're gonna eat ass.
Virginia's a way better offensive team than
Virginia's
last year.
redeeming themselves this year.
Yeah, I think they'll go on a run. I think they go deep in the tournament. Ole Miss, Oklahoma. I don't know nothing. I don't know either of these teams.
Oklahoma doesn't have Trae Young anymore. That's tough.
Sure, they do have some other white dude that's pretty good.
I'd say Oklahoma, give them an upset.
Think so?
It's a 9%. It's not even an upset, really. It's a fake upset.
How's Ole Miss been playing this year?
Ole Miss is a Jekyll and Hyde team, so it means they're either really good or really bad.
Why am I here? I know nothing about basketball.
I don't know, but I know you've done nothing but ruin the podcast since you got here.
Yourself, you know?
Sooners enter the tournament having lost 8 of their past 12 games.
Alright.
Ouch. And they lost to West Virginia, and West Virginia is terrible.
I changed Ole Miss. I
I'm
think
gonna go Ole Miss.
Ole Miss has to win that.
Tried getting the deepest
Wisconsin, Oregon.
dish I could
I hate Wisconsin. Oregon.
Yeah, well,
Oregon, hold on, first of all, Oregon won the Pac-12 tournament. Wisconsin got bounced in the Big Ten tournament.
Yeah, do Oregon.
Alright. Okay.
Wisconsin really hot and cold. I mean, Minnesota beat Wisconsin.
we're also Minnesota too. We're not gonna pick Wisconsin.
We're not
or
gonna pick
anything.
Wisconsin. If you're from Wisconsin watching this, I'm sorry, but you guys are terrible. Do better.
From Wisconsin.
Kansas State, UC Irvine. Kansas State was the number 1 team in the Big 12 this year.
Alright.
Kansas State it is.
K-State.
Villanova, St. Mary's. Villanova's not as good as last year. Not even close to last year.
No, I think St. Mary's. St. Mary's has pulled off some pretty crazy upsets before.
Who did St. Mary's just lose to? They just lost to someone.
No,
Oh, they lost to Gonzaga in the, yeah.
Noah's had a rough
They
year.
beat Gonzaga once this year.
Right. St. Mary's is an
Yeah, I'm
upset
going
team.
upset City with St. Mary's. Split with Marquette.
Next game,
What's our next game?
Purdue or
Purdue. Purdue is a sneaky Final Four team.
No, Purdue is not. Purdue lost to Minnesota twice this year.
Yes, actually they did. But
I
they have
that's
they're the top
Minnesota.
5% in the college basketball.
Here's Minnesota's
They're always good in the tournament.
I see Purdue going first round, but yeah.
Oh shoot, we picked St. Mary's, didn't we?
You know what though?
Hey, is our camera still on?
Foreshadowing
Okay,
for
okay.
sure. St. Mary's beats Purdue.
Cincinnati, Iowa. Cincy is a spicy Final Four team too.
No, Iowa.
Words of
I'm gonna
Brett
have Iowa,
Nichols.
to be honest.
Iowa.
I
For
mean,
sure, Iowa.
Iowa plays a better conference.
yeah.
Iowa.
Is that the right?
Tennessee, Colgate.
Oh
If
shit.
Colgate beats Tennessee, I'll buy everyone in this room Colgate toothpaste.
I got
Fair.
Tennessee's going. Whatever.
Alright, now down to the Midwest bracket. North Carolina, Iona. UNC,
UNC,
very good team.
not a chance, Iona.
Utah State, Washington.
It's just 50-50.
Utah
You
State.
should get a coin for this.
Flip a coin,
I think
yeah.
they'll win. The people on real television were really high on Utah
Oh, here,
State.
I got you for a coin.
Utah State almost outscores Washington by 10 points a game.
Tails.
Tails.
Tails it is.
Utah State it is.
The Tails is the higher
Did
seed.
you ever assign?
Alright, Auburn, Mexico State, another 5-12 possible upset. Auburn is in the SEC championship game.
Auburn sneaky.
Auburn is sneaky. I like Auburn. They're really good short point guard. I like short point guards.
Yeah,
I have a
don't,
short point guard.
don't count out the Mexican.
The who?
The Mexis.
Oh,
Mexico
no.
State. Don't count out nothing.
Kansas for the first time in forever is in the Big 12 this year.
They find walls and they get over them.
Kansas it is. Iowa State, Ohio State.
Iowa State,
I
sure.
hate Iowa State, but
Iowa State's good.
No, yeah, they're good.
Screw you, Cole.
Houston, Georgia State. Houston is a lot of people's Final Four pick. Houston is a solid team.
Houston's a quality team as well.
Wofford, Seton Hall. Wofford has one kid from Minnesota who's pretty good. Their point guard is going to break the NCAA record for threes in a season. So, I think he needs like 4 or 5 this next game to break that record. Can shoot from anywhere.
So Wofford.
3-point shooting, wins and loses basketball games in the tournament. So, Wofford.
I think you have to pick Wofford. Like, that's always a tough pick on any bracket that I've made this year.
And
Wofford.
Kentucky's really hot. Hey,
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
You just want to start from
No.
my side again?
No, we'll start from there.
Go back.
So now, on to round 32. Duke.
Duke's.
Duke's up. Duke's up.
Dude, you're right, bro.
Just put Duke the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Put Duke in the Final Four.
Unless Zion gets hurt. Zion gets hurt.
Yes, sir.
Duke's out.
Those ankle.
Mississippi State, Virginia Tech.
Ooh, tough picks here. Tough picks here.
Then a 5-4 matchup. Let's see what the stats are for 5-4 matchups. We got
Virginia's got the better defense here.
since 2011, 4 seeds are 12-5 versus 5 seeds. Quite a change from 2003 to 2010. 4 seeds won just 4 of 16 meetings.
Virginia Tech's looked significantly better this season. Played much better teams.
I like it. VT it is. So we got the upset, the Cinderella Belmont versus LSU. Does Belmont dance?
No.
LSU
LSU's too powerful.
Shout out Wade. Shout out to Wade Peterson.
It was harder. LSU versus Yale is going to be a better game than LSU versus Belmont. Yale's going to put up a good fight against LSU. Hearing it now?
Yale can calculate stuff, man. They're smart.
Yeah, the Grady shot. The Grady
Minnesota,
shot.
Michigan State. I'm pretty sure Michigan State kicked the crap out of Minnesota.
Yeah, they did. They
More
did
than
20. What was it? 20 points.
But Minnesota is sneaky.
Minnesota looks like we have slightly worse defense, which is expected.
Yeah, so we lost to Michigan State. We lost at Michigan State by 24.
That's tough. Home field advantage is going to make up that 24 points.
And Michigan State beat Michigan 3 times.
Home field advantage.
True. It's neutral position.
So,
Facts.
are we going with our hometown pride here, or are we going with smarts?
I'll go Smarts.
Michigan
Michigan
State.
State.
Don't worry, Minnesota will be really good next year.
Gonzaga.
Gonzaga, Syracuse. This Q zone, I don't think gives Gonzaga any problems.
I'd like to see Syracuse make that upset though, because it's possible they could.
Hey, put Michigan in, big guy.
Oh shoot. My bad.
Did Syracuse beat Duke with Zion?
Yes, but Trey Jones got hurt in that game.
Oh, true. Duke
And
started
when Duke was
without Tyus. I mean, Trey.
Trey?
Sure.
when Duke, what was I gonna say? I don't remember what I was gonna say. All right. Is Murray State gonna keep dancing, or is Florida State the end of the road?
Some people have been saying Murray State could make a big run this year.
Yes, they could.
They could,
It's
12 seed
Florida State is known for big guards. They have big guards. I think big guards.
Florida State did good.
John Madden.
Florida State did so good in the ACC tournament this year.
I like Florida State. I'll go Florida State.
It's hard not to pick them.
Although hopefully the Timberwolves can tank and get Ja. So
Ja's gonna go.
Buffalo, Texas Tech. Don't know much about Buffalo. So
Do you see
Texas
in
Tech.
the you see in the mock drafts that John Morant would go to Phoenix? That'd be pretty interesting.
Have John Morant, Devin Booker. Backcourt.
Josh Jackson.
Josh Jackson's trash.
Michigan over Florida.
Bro, give him time.
No, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. Sorry.
Think Michigan's gonna choke?
No, Michigan's extremely good defensively. They have pure scorers. Jordan Poole's a stud. Remember that name.
True. He's clutch. He had a game winner last year. He's
True.
clutch.
Michigan's, yeah.
Alright, put it down.
Put it down.
Put it down. Keep it moving.
Right.
Put it down.
That's a game Minnesota wants to have back, is when they were in Michigan. Lost on a buzzer beater.
Almost every.
Virginia, Ole Miss.
You
Here we
write down
go.
Michigan down?
You got.
I'm sorry.
Whatever. We can do that later. It don't matter. Virginia.
Virginia, for
Virginia,
sure.
Ole Miss, Virginia. Oregon, Kansas State.
Oof. Honestly, I'm gonna go Oregon again.
I kind of do too. I like Oregon as a sleeper.
I think we take Oregon on the run.
Troy Brown Jr. is a stud.
Yeah, I think
Grab
Oregon
Oregon.
Miss, yeah, tell me one run. St. Mary's, Purdue.
That's a
St.
tough
Mary's is
pick.
an upset team. St. Mary's beat Purdue.
I think it's the upset side of the bracket.
Yeah, sure. Definitely is.
You guys want St. Mary's?
I do. St. Mary's, take
Alright.
it.
Go dance in St. Mary's. What are they, spiders?
Go Croc.
I don't even know what
Tennessee, man.
Yeah, Tennessee.
Tennessee, 100%.
Tennessee's
is going-
solid team.
Tennessee be here for sure.
North Carolina is going to breeze past Utah State.
Right. 100%.
I think Auburn beats Kansas. Kansas is really up and down.
I think
That's a
Auburn.
5 or 4, no 50-50.
I think Auburn will.
I think Kansas is really hit or miss. I think they hit in the first game, miss in the second.
Auburn for sure.
Iowa State right here.
No,
No, Houston. Houston.
Iowa State.
Iowa State.
Iowa State.
I do like Iowa State in tournaments though.
Yeah.
Iowa State's been very
Houston's
well in
been
the last 6 years,
Yeah.
5 years. Iowa State's made tournament runs.
Iowa State plays in a better conference.
Do that one.
Iowa State. Kentucky, Wofford. This I could see as an upset for Wofford because Kentucky's another higher quality team. Now that Tyler Hero is finally scoring the ball, I feel like Tyler Hero is
And they're getting into his groove.
the definition of a walking bucket. Kentucky. PJ Washington also a stud.
Hashtag Reese Tap, walking bucket.
Yeah. Alright, Sweet 16. Might as well write Duke down again.
Yeah, Duke, no doubt.
We got an ACC matchup here. Duke, Virginia Tech. This is a great game. If this happens,
Oh, yeah.
great game. LSU, Michigan State.
Sure, 50-50.
LSU, great guards. Javante Smart, also a stud.
Michigan State chokes. LSU wins.
Michigan State doesn't choke, bro. That's the problem. They won the Big Ten tournament.
I say Michigan
State.
3 times.
I
Can
think
we just go ahead of ourselves and put Zion there?
No.
No.
You have to.
I think Michigan State has a chance of beating Duke.
I would legitimately say Duke's not been as performing as I thought they would this year. I thought they were going 32-0,
No. That's insanely hard when you play in the ACC.
right? But
Remember, Kentucky did that and choked in championship, so.
right, true.
We got Mich. Sorry, Ray. I put State down because we have Michigan.
Mitch State.
Alright, so we
Florida
got.
State beat Zags.
Yeah, you like it?
I
Florida State. It was impressive. Florida State did really good.
You have to account for. You have to account for how well the Eggs do in the
I think
tournament.
another stat that I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on it, a seed below 6 has been in the Final Four for like the past 3 or 4 years.
Hey, someone quoted
Yeah, somebody's looking for that not to happen.
True. But I do
Look at it.
again, Florida State's got big guards, man. Big guards translate.
And
Right,
that
FSU.
They have big hands. You know what they say about big hands? Big feet.
Big love.
Big love.
Texas Tech, Michigan.
Fingers.
Yeah, you got to admit
It's
down there.
Florida State.
Yes.
No FSU.
Michigan.
Should we look at the
You gotta look at the stats.
some of the stats here? Michigan's slightly better defensive team. They score the ball a little bit less, but
It'll be a good
Michigan
game.
plays a better offense.
Homemade tacos.
Are 7-3 against top 25 teams. We got 2 seeds are 32 and 19 against 3 seeds. Interestingly, all 6 meetings were decided by double figures. So, final verdict here?
Michigan.
Really?
It'll be a good game.
I think it'll be.
It'll be a tight game.
It'll be a great
It's
game.
gonna be with their 3-point game all game. Tight game all the way
I'm
through.
gonna go with Michigan.
Yeah, I put Michigan.
Michigan.
Close game for Michigan.
Bob, meatloaf! Bob, meatloaf!
I don't know what she's doing
Alright,
out there.
so,
Virginia, Oregon. Oregon.
Virginia.
I really like Oregon.
But Virginia's extremely good defensively, but
But
they
Virginia.
do have problems with their pack lane defense in the tournament. That is a common factor. I want Hawaii. Hot guys a walking bucket.
They choke. They choke.
They're a way better offensive team than they were last year. I don't think they choke this year.
I think I want Oregon, but I think Virginia.
Virginia's gonna redeem themselves this year after such a
Yep.
poor outing last year at a dance.
And I also think this is where St. Mary's,
They cut off right here.
Yeah.
I think Tennessee's too much for them.
Last year, Virginia was that kid at the school dance that pissed his pants and never came back to the dance floor all night.
I think North Carolina steamrolls out of there.
specific, Cutter.
I feel like if you piss your pants,
Have you done that before? Has that happened to you before?
you don't have to stay. Why wouldn't you just leave?
Kentucky, Iowa State.
It's never happened
Another
before.
interesting game.
Well, but it'll freeze.
It depends. Like you said, Kentucky's hit or miss. Lower seeds always come out with more fire.
True, that upset. It's that team
Kentucky's
morale.
got all the pressure on them also to win games. No, I wasn't saying that, but it's hard for the 1s and 2s when you're going up against a good playoff team.
Number 2
Like
seeds.
I would say it's
Number-
hard
Number 2
with
seeds
all the
have,
pressure.
number 2 seeds have won 21 of the past 23 meetings with 6 seeds.
That's just one of those stats, though.
That's your stat. Fine.
This is a tough pick here.
I like Kentucky.
Kentucky's hit or miss though.
Sets up a rematch with North Carolina.
Kentucky's
And
the
North
team.
Carolina-
Oh,
Frosted.
dude, you can put UNC and Zion up there. That's already decided.
Kentucky already beat North Carolina this year in North Carolina.
Kentucky's so.
You're silly. What do you want? You
Well,
just want Iowa State because your brother went to Iowa State.
Nothing to do with anything.
I think it does. See, I'm more than Minnesota, but I didn't choose Minnesota to go to the
Kentucky.
choose.
Kentucky.
You also didn't.
Kane Tech.
Hammer.
Kentucky, UNC is going to be a great matchup to watch.
I'm having it.
Good quality right
That's
now.
after this.
Alright, we're going to the Final Four.
Naked?
No date. We're the Elite Eight, you know.
Alright.
So,
Teams are going to the Final Four.
great matchups.
Zion, for sure.
Where am I?
I don't know.
Duke, Michigan State.
Contrary to popular belief, I don't see Duke going to the Final Four.
Being a Duke fan, I also don't think this is the Final Four. Wait, why don't you wait till I have
Bias.
I just said it was biased. All biased.
Zion.
What?
Yes.
Since he's biased, we're going against his word.
So you're putting Duke into the Final Four? What if this is what I want you to do?
Shit.
Duke in the Final Four, they lose in the Final Four.
Okay. Really?
Brackets,
And
man.
then Michigan State comes out of nowhere to beat them.
You're going to stay in Michigan.
Florida State's haven't made it this far. They're beating Michigan.
Yeah, I think LSU can do it, honestly.
FSU?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, bold prediction.
Sets up a rematch of the ACC championship, boys. Ooh, what if we get an ACC championship game here and the best rivalry in college basketball. Here.
We already know it's basically. This is what I've been telling you.
Alright, so now we have
Virginia and Tennessee.
Virginia, Tennessee. What
I think Tennessee. They held the one spot for so long this year.
I like it. Tennessee, upset Virginia.
I could definitely see that.
Tennessee.
Put Alabama in here. I want them.
North Carolina, Kentucky. This is a rematch. Back Kentucky won. It's hard to beat a team twice.
It is. UNC is gonna be hungry for that game.
UNC is really hot. They beat Duke. They almost beat Duke 3 times.
True.
Yeah, 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3 is a solid.
It's about 50%.
Even without Zion, Duke still has 2 top 5 picks. North Carolina is a solid team. Mr. Reagan would be proud. Mr. Reagan, if you're watching this,
Shame on you. Keep your eyes off little kids.
it's painful. It's painful for me to say UNC, Mr. Reagan.
Kinda is.
So,
Zion.
Zion or FSU?
Zion.
Zion has beaten.
How much did Zion beat FSU by?
Zion's healthy, they win that game. Zion.
How much did
They haven't lost to them yet.
I'm gonna laugh if Zion gets hurt. In
How much did Zion beat Florida State? That was what, like last week, 2 weeks ago?
It was last week.
How much did they beat him by?
I don't know. Not a lot.
I definitely.
money you got? A lot.
How many cards you got? A few. A few. Bless you.
Whatever. We know the truth.
Put that as Duke. There you go.
Thank you.
Your handwriting's Duke.
So we got Duke in the championship.
Yeah.
We're just gonna put the greatest
We won
rivalry. We want Duke UNC round 4
We
in
do.
the championship.
Yeah.
That'd be
Let's be
sick.
honest. It makes sense if you're gonna rig it too.
It's not gonna
This is gonna
happen.
give you the most
This is
views
fun.
probably ever. Right.
No.
You know how hard it is to predict the perfect bracket? I'm not going for the
Insanely
perfect
hard.
bracket.
Actually, it's a 50-50 chance.
It's always
It is
50-50.
50-50. He's
You
going to
really don't.
We do need to make a podcast explaining our whole 50-50.
Would you shut up?
You don't talk about.
So we got Duke, North Carolina, round 4.
UNC's won twice. UNC's won twice.
on the season.
Factor here. Last time the Final Four was in Minneapolis, Duke's your national champion.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Duke's your national
Do it
champion.
again.
I think Duke's got so much hype winning the national championship year. If
It's
they
UNC.
don't win it, it's sad.
Yeah.
They went there, therefore it's UNC.
Hey,
He's
what do you got?
again towards
I don't know. I like Duke. Very
obvious
biased.
bias towards Duke here. I mean,
Who do you like more, Mr. Thurston?
Okay.
or Reagan?
Mr. I like Mr.
There's so much power that they could not beat this team.
Yeah, but they have just as much power.
True.
I don't know.
Kobe White,
And they're
Not as much power, they can play better. They're a better team.
they are.
Duke is not a very good, well-rounded team. They just have so much. No.
I will say this.
RJ Barrett needs to get his. Zion needs to get his.
Dude, you get theirs though.
Your tongue.
They don't work together.
You're silly, bro.
No, they don't. RJ Barrett shoots the ball so much.
Yeah, so does Zion.
Yeah. That's the problem. That's the problem.
That's a problem with being number 1 overall seed?
Oh my.
Oh my
You
god.
are dummy, bro.
I'll say this. T-Bone hates the 9th graders. I also hate the 9th graders. No offense, Eli. Take offense.
Alright, Duke wins it all.
Duke wins.
Duke wins.
Duke wins.
Alright, what's our score going to be on this one? This one's a tough one.
I think it's a high scoring game.
I always think so.
80s?
If UNC and Duke are going to
82-81. Zion with a game-winning putback. First.
this
RJ
one,
Barrett will post him 3.9 because he's stupid
No,
and
bro.
shoots everything.
Yeah, and Zion with the tip.
hey,
Zion can jump out of the gym.
this one's going to go straight to overtime. I can see this one going to
That was
overtime.
OT, so 90s?
I'd say
97, 93.
82-81.
I like
82-81.
it's going to be in the 70s to go into overtime, and they're going to put on 10 points each in overtime.
Luke May's finna pop off for 5 points.
83.
Luke May has really shit against Duke.
81. Final
First question is,
Duke.
how is Luke May good?
Dude, he's white.
I know, right? So how is he good?
He is good.
Wait, what'd you say?
83, 81. Duke.
83-81?
Yeah.
I like it. 83-81.
Duke wins it all.
Why is Luke May good at basketball? He, like, looking at him, you were like, he's gonna do a very good job warming up offense.
I'm going pure.
Alright, you still have time to join our brackets for the rest of the year, or for the March Madness. Go make your picks. Winner of our bracket league will get a bag of Takis.
Takis, if you're listening, we'd love to get sponsored.
Takis. Drink them with milk.